Hello there, Nikio here, and welcome to Super Robot Wars Original Generation The Moon Dwellers, English Edition. This is gonna be my live commentated playthrough, so if this is not your thing, then please kindly refer to the other playlists under the description or in my channel. So yeah, this is the English version, it's finally out. Actually, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check for my save. Figures it doesn't work. I was hoping the save from the Japanese version would work because apparently it does with Gundam Breaker 3. But obviously this is not the case here. So there's the beginner mode. It's a new thing they add in this game that is supposed to attract new players. But nope, we're not gonna do that. Going with normal. And here's the intro cutscene. Pretty spectacular. Gua La Furia. I believe I said Gua La Furia on my Sano video. Gyokuza. Gyokuza key. What even was that? Gyokuza key. Now that's a literal translation. Shanamiya. So they got her name right, at least. Gyokusaki. I forgot what it was in the original version. It's a direct translation, so I don't know what it means. I will have to recheck later. These cutscenes are so beautiful. They introduced it back in Dark Prison. I'm not sure how much it cost to create those. I figured it's probably a lot because they are HD animated illustrations. But they add so much to the dynamic that I think it's always worth it to have one. We're never gonna see those in the mainline games, are we? Because it costs way too much. The rough clans looks really good. And they all have unique animations. And here's Moon Knight playing. A lot of complaints with Moon Knight in this game. I thought it was pretty damn good. I guess comparatively to what they did with the remix in OG Second, I guess they kinda dropped the balls here. And here comes Kalo Run, I believe. There we go, Kalo Run. What's a Kalo Run? A Gundam pilot? Gyokuza. That's gonna be a meme for sure. So in case you have never played the original game, I mean the original Super Robot Taisen J, which you should because it's one of the few games that is actually completely translated. But a lot of these are expanded from the original game. I don't think we ever see Toya's dad back in J, not even a dialogue. I could be wrong, it's been way too long since I played that. I didn't even finish the English version. Alvan Ranks. Such a badass name. Thankfully they didn't wrote lungs or something. I'm keeping the dialogue speed at the first bar, but it allows me to read and then talk over it, which helps. But if this is too slow, please let me know and I'll increase it in the upcoming videos. So the Fury base in this game, the Gaua La Furia, or whatever it's called, actually is the size of the entire moon. So currently they are inside their battleship, which also serves as their homeland. So far the translation seems to be fine. The grammatical choice seems to be a bit awkward, but you know, there's a limit to how much we can ask from these translations because they're not an official localization, which could be a good thing considering what Nintendo did to Fire Emblem. I will really have to look up what Gyokuza key is. I'm not gonna get over that anytime soon. It refers to the grantee, so it's probably like refers to their guardian god or something like that. Yep, transition to the first screen. I can't wait to see what they did with Sodesu's name. Sodes, of course, they left out the U. Sodes, like the most unintimidating name you could ever give a psychopathic killer. Swooping in. Pretty weird choice of word. He was always told it's okay to kill someone, yet he never did. He's also in a pretty lame mech for most of the game, so that didn't really help his character. Humans die too easily and they don't live long. Yeah, not really a fan of this guy. It's one thing to be a psychopathic killer, but it's another thing to be just a super bland character that exists just to get killed later on. So here it is. So the first thing I always do is turn off the grid, because no one likes to see those. And damn, check it out. The settings are all in English. It's pretty mind-blowing. Split screen battles, dialogue, anime, display wheel, movement speed of pieces, like a chess pieces. So most of these I'll just leave as a default. I should probably turn display wheel on, but I don't really like seeing the numbers on the sprite, because I think it kinda ruins the recording. If I'm playing alone, without actually recording, I'll definitely keep the wheel display on. Oh, forgot to turn on the animation. 42 quicken strike. So the irony is, it will probably take longer for me to use spirit command from now on, because I'm so used to the kanji. I practically memorize all the kanji. I think anyone who played this game does. So now we're gonna have to actually read what it is. Not a big fan of this font. Looks kind of cheap. They did a great job with all the special dialogue in this game, because I guess it helps that they don't need to hire too many voice actors from licensed work. Current AP, rewards received. Hero of the Great War. I don't think soldiers can even damage us at this point. The organ cloud practically nullify all damage. So there goes the pretty confident psychopathic killer. So not sure if I mentioned it, but the trophy lists are... This game shared the same trophy list with the Japanese version. So if you're into that, it's a good thing to keep in mind. So you won't see any trophy pops because I unlock a lot of it. Actually, I believe I'm still at like 50%, but I played the original game, the original Japanese version twice, once on normal and once on EX Hard, which I would love to talk more about EX Hard because it's a weird balance. Katya. The updated art for all the new originals are just insanely pretty. During intermission, when they put this new art with the older arts, which will probably never be updated ever, it shows how outdated those are. And these differences are gonna just increase more and more as they bring in more artists and more originals. There's like what, 4 artists at this point. Oh, okay. Why did you say okay? Katya Chang. So they kept the horrifics of the name, which is like Atlas translation. And there we go. It's interesting that they mention how big the cockpit on the Grand T is, because obviously by the end of the game we are fitting 3 pilots on that machine. So damn, once again, it's pretty amazing that all the menus are in English now. I will probably black out these saving screen